All right, let's talk about something that gets thrown around a lot, the word menopause. You hear it used for, well, pretty much everything, right? From the first hot flash when you're in your 40s to life after 60. But here's the thing. Medically, there's a huge difference between the transition and the actual destination. So in this explainer, we are going to clear up all that confusion for good.
So here's the easiest way to wrap your head around this. Think of it like a road trip. You've got perimenopause, which is the journey, the long, winding, sometimes super unpredictable road. And then you have menopause, which is the final destination, a single specific point on the map. Let's break down that journey first, shall we?
I just love this description from our source material, the puberty of the exit. It's so perfect, isn't it? It just perfectly captures the hormonal craziness of this whole phase. It's a time of massive biological change, just like when we were teenagers. But this time, it's signaling the end of our reproductive years, not the beginning.
So what's actually going on inside your body? Well, during perimenopause, your ovaries are starting to wind down. They're running low on eggs, and this causes your key hormones, like estrogen, to go on this wild roller coaster ride. They don't just gently decline. Nope, they spike up and crash down, and that's what's behind most of the symptoms. And get this, we're not talking about a quick phase. This isn't something that happens over a few months. Perimenopause can last anywhere from 4 to, believe it or not, 10 years. That is a huge chunk of your life, which is exactly why understanding what's going on is so important. And this is what that hormone roller coaster can feel like in real life. Your body's getting all sorts of mixed signals. Periods get totally unpredictable. You might have mood swings that come out of nowhere, that frustrating brain fog, or those, infamous night sweats. But here's the kicker. The one thing you absolutely have to remember about this phase, because you're still ovulating, even if it's all over the place, you can still get pregnant.
Okay, so after years on that long, sometimes bumpy perimenopausal road, you finally arrive. You reach the destination. And unlike that long journey, this finish line is a very specific, defined moment in time. Okay, this is probably the biggest aha moment for most people. Listen to this. You are not in menopause for 10 years. That whole time you're having symptoms, that's the journey. That's perimenopause. Menopause itself is just one single day on the calendar. It's officially marked in hindsight once you've gone a full 12 consecutive months without a period. Think of it like an anniversary, not an era. Yep, 12. 12 months in a row. That's the magic number. Not 11 months and a couple of weeks, a full 365 days. Once you cross that line without a period, you have officially, medically, reached menopause. It's a clear diagnostic line in the sand. So what does hitting that 1-year mark really mean for your body? Well, it means your ovaries have stopped releasing eggs for good, your hormone production has dialed way back, and now it's going to stay at this new, consistently low level. And from that day forward, for the rest of your life, you are officially in the postmenopausal stage. Okay. We've gone through the long journey of perimenopause, and we've talked about the specific destination of menopause. So what's the bottom line here? Let's just put them side by side so it's crystal clear. This chart just lays it all out so perfectly, doesn't it? Look at duration. We're talking 4 to 10 years for perimenopause versus a single point in time for menopause. Periods, irregular and unpredictable, versus completely absent. Fertility, it's still possible, versus nope, not anymore. And hormones. You go from rapidly fluctuating chaos to a new, consistently low normal. So you might be thinking, okay, I get it, journey, destination, but does it really matter what I call it? Why is this technical difference so important? And the answer is, oh, yes, it absolutely matters. It has real-world consequences for your health. And here's why that distinction is so powerful. Because knowing whether you're on the journey or at the destination completely changes the game plan. It's not just about using the right words. It fundamentally shifts your healthcare goals and the kinds of conversations you need to have with your doctor. And you can see that shift so clearly here. During perimenopause, the main goal is basically chaos control, right? You're managing the immediate symptoms from those wild hormone swings, the night sweats, the moodiness. But once you're postmenopausal, when estrogen is consistently low, the focus totally shifts. Now you're playing the long game. The goal is long-term preventative care, protecting your bone density and your heart health for decades to come. If there's one thought I really want to leave you with, it's this.
This whole transition, it truly is a marathon, not a sprint. And knowing where you are on that map makes it so much easier to prepare, to get the right kind of support, and to navigate the whole journey with a lot more confidence. Look, this knowledge is a powerful tool. It lets you have more informed conversations and make better decisions for your own well-being. So really, the only question left is, now that you have the map, what's your next step?